Chicago Bears. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. Off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Symbol is I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out the
Lake Michigan, kind enough to send us some snow and set the stage for us here at Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a good one in store here between the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears. Now the snow is certainly coming down as we get things teed up here in Chicago. And here we go from Chicago. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he'll get it up to the 44. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
On first down, it's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
This one intended for the running back. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Running back sent in motion. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Full left side finds Burden. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. To throw, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Williams with 3rd and long. Complete right side. He has it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
4th down, Williams. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos get the football on the first turnover of the contest. This our last play of the quarter. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have second and pretty long here. Nix from the gun. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Regan Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 10.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Knicks now on 1st and 10. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Tyreek Stevenson.
Once more, it's Knicks. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, ball at the 36. Play action with Nix. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Going for it on 4th, Nix. He rolls to his right. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
At the 14-yard line.
Williams from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This was a miss hit, Bronco, and pretty short. And this will set them up wonderfully. That one bounces out inside the 35. Very short field ahead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Dumps it off to bouncing football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer. Williams on 1st down.
It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Buys time, rolling right, and he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Broncos 8, Bears nothing.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Tyler Scott now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 38-yard.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they continue to trail by 8.
Even the best kickers on earth They'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory. Best kickers always have. We can hope the next time around.
And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Okay, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he comes through big here. 9 yards at second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Not for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down. Nicks off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. The Broncos punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes.
Bro, this no shit tough, bro.
The end of our quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have
Bro, I can't see shit for real. I'm blind in real life, bro, so trying to do this shit on this game is crazy, bro.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Williams on the play action. Short throw is dropped.
You see all the drops and stuff? Like, this shit gonna be tough in the league, bro. This shit gonna be tough. Niggas gonna be wanting to quit, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm not sure if he's hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So
hey, we could try a rain game too. Like a heavy rain game, see how I play.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Finds him over the middle.
You see him like slipping and shit when they run it. That shit's realistic though. I fuck with it for real.
Quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dumped off to his running back. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gets his target. That's Durham Smythe. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, volunteer.
Running with Swift out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Finding Burden. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. That's some 17 yards on 4th down. It gets them the first.
17 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Working inside the red zone. Drops it underneath. Swift. And they'll get this down nearly to the end end zone, instead stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears 8 points behind. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal. Swift will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second and goal.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Now to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that brings up fourth and goal.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown, lost.
Could be their final chance here to avert a shutout. Going for it on fourth and goal. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The penalty makes it tougher, but their hands are tied here in the fourth. Got to go for it. Desperation time here on fourth. Has it in close. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. That's complete right side. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as the short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Motioning left is their running back. They're looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road.
You actually trash for real, for real.
And in a game that the weather certainly made a throwback, these teams fought it out at that line of scrimmage. Points were hard-earned. Each yard was hard-earned. Everything about this win, Brock, earned down there in the cold and snow. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Chicago.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her with a like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back. I know so long as you get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. And he nearly gave it away to start this game.
Hey, ain't no snow around now, nigga. I can see, nigga.
But instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Oh, kick start, please, boy.
Doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Williams to throw on first. It's taken in by Roman Tunzak.
You so lucky he slipped. You so lucky he slipped.
Plenty of damage already done.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow.
These offense look different when there ain't no snow, goddamn.
Big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down, here's Swift. Juke the defender. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock.
And this ain't the Broncos defense. With a little more cheese here.
Result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Toss play, Swift. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Williams from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown! All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before they get started.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Back.
They motion a receiver left.
Ready?
Defense shows blitz. Young. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create a big play down the field.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
Quick throw completed out to the left. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Has room into the secondary. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hubbard will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
10 cycles. Ready. Set.
Here's another for it. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Black set. Here we go.
We'll kick the running back in motion.
22. Slide through. Ready.
Young on 3rd and goal. Buying some time right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Ready.
They're going for it. Young. Forced out to his right. Has it in close. And they stop him. No touchdown.
Lock niggas up.
That's a turnover on down near the end zone. Right, ready to send this one away. Tyler Scott now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a relentless ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 45 on 2nd down. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. He breaks the tackle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's good for another Chicago Bears. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines should have wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Working from the gun, Williams. He's got it on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
There's a give straight up the middle. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And it finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Return starts at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. First and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Cut, cut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Rush coming for Young. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Young on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air, yet again. Young. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's Young, the throw here on first. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Working quickly here.
Ready?
Here's Young again. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Scott now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Young working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He was defended by Tyreek Stevenson.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Running right side by McMillan. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Young. Try and push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier will get the target on that throw. And that'll bring up second down. Here he is to throw. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Black, 95.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swins. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
For us Chicago Bears.
Running behind center with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
26-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He sent him to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. It's now third and goal.
Back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And that's a just about good, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
I feel you, my boy. I feel you.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. Top where it is and where it stands.
Hey, I just had to put you on those, bro. It's all good.
And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The Bears will line up for the 2.
Williams trying to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though.
Should have been a pick.
The hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
Nah, I'm just too fast, bro.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Now to throw. Another drop.
Yeah, you got blessed again. You sound like, bro. This ain't snow, bro. You need to be happy you got them Broncos versus them Panthers. Them Panthers need love, bro.
Desperation time here on 4th.
Hell.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Oh! Get the fuck out! I should push short. Get the fuck out of here.
So the Bears come away with the win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like.
A live look at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland Browns.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Cleveland. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Play action now with Daniels. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Washington first down.
action now. Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On second down, Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime that results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Running back, motioning right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Daniels to throw on fourth. They connect for the first. And that one's going to move the chain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Washington.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They send a receiver in motion right. Straight ahead, it's Brown. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. In the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Daniels throwing on third. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes for the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Washington.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Now the Commanders deciding to go for two.
Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Daniels looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
This makes the score. Commanders 6, Browns nothing.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. All right, here we go. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field. So those checkdowns to the running back wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And we'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Judkins on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone.
Here we go.
First and goal, Judkins. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can take the lead here in the second. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop them.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels off the play action. Running right side by McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They're now set for first and 10. McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 49-yard line.
Daniels going to keep it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now Daniels on fourth down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Browns take over The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
2nd and 4. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it.
At least in NFL, you can play defense, though. You can't play no defense in college. CFP.
He's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in 4-6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think he is number 12.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, trap.
Looking to throw. Just kept going their own way, and that's going to cost them.
They may have 66 overall, too. He sucked.
And that drive, Doc, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum. Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. To return, Jerome Ford. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Intended target there was David Njoku, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Commanders are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
60.
Now Daniels to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Denzel Ward makes the play. And he's into the end zone for a Cleveland pick six. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns tie things up at 14.
Turn that shit off. Might on a goddamn break.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Receiver in motion, headed right. Brown on the inside give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Chased out to his right. He gets this one into glory. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Samuel comes in motion left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down from the red zone. Buying some time left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Daniels going to keep it. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. This throw is caught. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Trying to run in, Eckler. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment! Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80. Steady.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up to the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
He's back to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Desperation time here. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for his back to roam forward. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Get it. Steady.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Liking. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Throwing now. That one's caught by Tillman. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They look to throw it. On the move, headed right. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Fourth. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
21. Commanders 20.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moves them into field goal range. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels now on 1st down. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's taken down at the 30. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On 1st down, here's Eckler. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels from the pistol. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. So the Browns come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.